Good evening. Today is Thursday, August 20, and I am Sudarshan Sukhani. We are going to talk about Nifty intraday trading in this webinar, and we do this every day. Our format remains the same. First, we will discuss our plans for today, the day that has already passed us by, and we are doing this in the evening, and our plans, and then the market behavior, and how we could adapt ourselves to the market. Remember, the market does what it wants. We have to change, we have to adapt. The market will not change, it will not adapt to us. The market is far, far superior than we ever will be. First, we discuss this and we do this so that we go into the habit, into the practice of understanding what the market does, how it behaves, and how we react and adapt. This practice makes us perfect. So, we analyze the markets every day in the evening. And then, of course, we talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday and our plans for tomorrow. So, about the markets today. Yesterday, I had explained that the Nifty is closing at its highs, although it was a narrow range day, and the markets can break out on the upside, and we will look only to buy the Nifty, not to go short. There were two ways of buying the Nifty. The first was to buy a dip in the Nifty, and the second was to buy a breakout above the first 15 minutes. The view was that we will be only long. Now, there is a saying in English, man proposes and God disposes. So today was a perfect example of that saying. Whatever I was proposing, God was disposing or the market was disposing and saying, it's not going to work like this. Today morning, when I checked the markets early morning, I realized that Asian markets are opening weak. And then when we saw the SGX rates, the markets were very weak. The SGX was suggesting that the Nifty will open 120, 130 points lower than yesterday. So there is no question of buying. We were buying because we were anticipating a continuation of the rally. Where is the rally? The market is opening 120 points, 110 points lower. So there was no rally. So when the market was preparing to open, and then when it opened, our long trade had already passed us by. There was no long trade because there was no continuation. It's a gap down, and then markets can do whatever they want after the gap down. On Friday, we were buyers because the gap down immediately was bought into. But every day is not going to be like that. So today, I was not prepared to be a buyer in the gap down. There was no need. Just be patient and do nothing. So today was one of those days when we did not trade at all. There was no reason. I am not going to go short. The market has not yet given signals. These gap downs are some kind of indication, but not enough. And there is nothing to buy because I was expecting a rally above 11,400 and the Nifty was much lower. So all said and done, we did not trade, and I have already explained to you why we did not trade. Now we come to the day that's coming, Friday. Before that, let me give you a quick background on the Nifty. I keep that background in my mind every day. We don't discuss it, that's all. On Friday, August 14th, the Nifty fell and made a low of 11,100. Today again, there was a panic and the Nifty fell and then it made a low of 11,260 approximately. So the Nifty has panicked on two different days, but today's low is a higher low still. It hasn't broken this low. So as far as the Nifty makes higher lows, I am not bearish. Let me also share a broad view. I am generally more on the buy side than on the sell side. I think the mathematics are very simple. The Nifty has moved from 800 to 11,000 or 12,500. So the buyers have actually made more money than the sellers. There are periods when the short sellers make money, but they are quick, abrupt, and far in between. So let's say that 80% of the time the buyers make money and 20% of the time the short sellers make money. I am happy to be in the 80%. I leave the 20%. I do a lot of quantitative analysis, and this is what the conclusion is. But let's leave that aside. So tomorrow we are having a pattern of higher lows. There is nothing in the market that tells us markets are breaking down. They may break down because all this volatility, all these gap downs, they may mean something, but that something is not yet a clear message. I will be bearish if and when 11,100 is broken on the downside, and with time those levels will change. So for tomorrow, the view is the same. If we have a gap down, I will be a buyer on the gap down. If the 15-minute high is broken on the upside, if there is no gap down, if actually there is a gap up, if it's reasonable enough, I am a buyer in the gap up again on two different occasions. There is a small dip. I'm willing to buy the dip. The market breaks above the 15-minute high. I'm willing to buy that. If there's a large gap down, I'm not trading. I'm not going short anyway. That's the view for tomorrow. I have also explained the background in which I developed this view. I hope we'll see you again in this weekend, and I hope you enjoy these videos. Jai Hind.